Sustainable agriculture is the production of food, fiber, or other plant or animal products using farming techniques that protect the environment, public health, human communities, and animal welfare.
Our future is in the hands of the next generations. These generations are being taught by different educators. Agriculture teachers are responsible for teaching our children the importance of sustainable practices in agriculture and to continue meeting the demands of an ever-growing population.
Hi, I'm Amanda Strouse from the CR High School. I'm one of 3 agri-science teachers and FFA advisors.
Ms. Strouse, as an FFA advisor and ag teacher, how have you seen organizations change to a more sustainable practices? What have these students been learning in their ag classes that could guide them to a sustainable agriculture? In your opinion, what could organizations do better?
Sustainable agriculture is a huge concept right now, worldwide and here in the US. It's all about being able to produce more but with less. The human population is on the rise and there's no changing that. And it's about making us meet ends but also being able to promote profit along the way. It will forever be a challenge for our young generation, and we try to push them to realize that not only for later in life, but get them some practice right here and right now. In our own ag program here at Caesar Rodney High School, we put sustainable agriculture into hands-on practice for our students. One, we try to use more natural fertilizers in our greenhouses. We have 3 greenhouses there at our facility. We even try to work with more natural pest predators. We've released thousands of ladybugs that actually do a good job at controlling the aphid population as our spring plant sale comes on. We have a hydroponic system, and through the production of tilapia, which also then could be harvested and have fish fry, the waste from the fish are cycled through the hydroponic system, and the root system of the plants absorb those nutrients, and it's a natural fertilizer. We're producing enough lettuce to sustain our culinary department here at the high school. Not enough for the 2,200 students here at the high school, but definitely on our way, and anyone could put up a small hydroponic system even in their own garage at home later in life. The fodder system, we have a fodder system as well. Take something as simple as the grain product of barley, and you go from this 1 item to basically 3, because within 7 days in our fodder system, it has a root system and a roughage top to it, and then we take that out and feed it to our chickens. We have some calves here right now, and goats and lambs throughout the year. So we've definitely been able to make more, and again, with less, and year round, because it's all inside in a greenhouse, and you don't need any open land space, because we certainly don't have it here to produce crops. Along with the chickens, not only are they producing eggs daily, which that's becoming a big thing with sustainable ag, is have your own little chicken coop and produce your own eggs at home, which we are doing and then selling to the staff at the school. But even the animals that we are raising that are a little larger, like the goats, the lambs, even the pigs and so forth, that we are doing nutrition studies on. Even raising the small livestock that we have here, as long as you have successful waste management, exercise, and nutrition management, we've actually been able to produce animals that go on to do very well in the market and even in their show careers. The waste, of course, managing it is not easy on such a small plot of land, but we do have the compost bins, and we are able to rotate and flip that is necessary, and then we put that out on our raised flower beds, which actually helps to enrich the soil. We also crop, we rotate our crops out on our raised beds so that we don't have too much depletion of one certain nutrient from a particular plant. And then when it all comes full circle, a lot of these students, when they go to leave, they realize, I can do some of this at home. I can do some of this later in life. You know, I could have a small hydroponic system. I could have my own chicken coop. I could actually use compost to benefit and grow my own garden crops. And that's what it's all about, sustaining the future, sustaining the population and in our future generations. And in my opinion, if it weren't for programs like ours, these ag programs and the FFA organization, where would this knowledge come from? Unless you grew up exposed to that way of life, the average student that you run into, even in our high school, half of them don't even realize where their food comes from, what certain food product comes from what particular species of animals, let alone how to sustain themselves in a whole generation in the future. So I feel like it's up to us to educate them and to put those practices into hands-on practice for them. Because the method is great, the concept is wonderful, but if there's no follow-through, it's nothing but an idea.
Hello, my name is Joshua Bethard, and I currently serve as the 2016-2017 CR FFA Chapter President, and I've just been recently elected to the 2017-2018 Delaware FFA State Treasurer.
What are some examples of FFA in the community to educate the public on sustainable agriculture?
Well, in agriculture education, there are three components, one of them being SAEs, which is Supervised Agricultural Experiences. Here at FFA, each student is required to have an SAE, and from there, that gives them the opportunity to go outside into the community, whether that's showing livestock, or working on a farm, or doing research about agriculture and its many components. They then have the opportunity to share that with the people of the community, which then gives agriculture a great name through the people and shows sustainable agriculture.
How do you see FFA positively impacting your future?
FFA has been a great experience of mine as I've been here for 4 years here at Cesar Rodney. Without FFA, my life would be entirely different. I definitely would not be going for the same career goals that I'm striving for here in the near future. I hope to be an agriculture educator here in the state of Delaware. Without FFA and that foundation that I've got from there, I would have never gone for that dream, and I look forward to being a part of this organization and agriculture for the rest of my life, starting here in the near future.
What does sustainable agriculture mean to you as the face of future generations?
My generation is going to be struck with the task of having to come up with new and innovative ways to feed this growing population here, not only in the state, not only in this country, but in the whole world. So for us, it's going to be our job to continue to look at different ways, such as rooftop gardens or things like dwarf apple trees, where instead of growing big and wide, they go skinnier and taller, which allow for more trees per acre. But it's coming up with ways like that and expanding upon those so that we have the opportunity to continue to grow, to feed this growing population here for the coming years that are here in the near future.